Hello, and welcome to Zen Talks, where we pause the midday hustle for a brief moment of reflection. Let's slow down, take a deep breath, and explore the depths of personal growth and well-being. I'm your host, Zen, and today's episode is all about shining your light in the world, even when it feels dark around you. Our scripture today is from Matthew 5:14 through 16. You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. This verse is such a powerful reminder of who we are called to be. Each of us is meant to shine, to live in a way that reflects God's love and light to others. But how often do we hide our light? Maybe we're afraid of standing out, or perhaps we doubt that our light can make a difference. Today, I want to talk about why it's so important to let your light shine and how you can positively influence others in a world that sometimes feels very dark. When Jesus tells us that we are the light of the world, he's not just giving us a compliment. He's giving us a mission. Just as a lamp is placed on a stand to provide light for everyone in the house, we're meant to live our lives in a way that reflects God's love, grace, and truth to those around us. Our faith isn't something to hide or keep to ourselves. It's something that can brighten the lives of others. But here's the thing. Living as a light in the world isn't always easy. There will be times when the world around us feels overwhelming or discouraging. Maybe you felt the weight of negativity, darkness, or confusion in your own life. It's easy to feel like your light is too small to make a difference, but that's not true. Think about it this way. Even the smallest light can break through the darkest night. The presence of your light, no matter how small, has the power to influence others. You might not always see the immediate impact, but trust your light is needed. So how do we live as lights in the world? Let's talk about a few practical ways to let your light shine. 1. Live authentically and boldly. Living as the light of the world means embracing who God created you to be. Don't be afraid to live authentically, even if it means standing out. God has given you unique gifts, talents, and perspectives that can bless others. When we hide who we are, we're missing opportunities to inspire and uplift those around us. So be bold in your faith and who God called you to be. Proverbs 28:1 reminds us that the righteous are bold as a lion. Don't be afraid to shine brightly, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. 2. Let your actions reflect God's love. One of the most powerful ways to shine your light is through your actions. People are always watching how we live, how we treat others, how we respond to challenges, how we show love in difficult situations. We can reflect God's love through kindness, patience, forgiveness, and grace. Our actions speak louder than our words, and when people see us living out our faith in real, tangible ways, it draws them closer to God's light. 3. Stay connected to the source of light. To shine brightly, we need to stay connected to the ultimate source of light, God. Just as a lamp needs to be plugged into work, we need to be spiritually plugged in through prayer, scripture, and fellowship. When we spend time with God, we're filled with His light, which we can then share with the world. John 8:12 says, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. The more we follow Jesus, the more we'll reflect His light to others. 4. Be a light in your community. Sometimes we think we have to do something grand to make a difference, but shining your light often starts with small, everyday acts of kindness and love. Whether it's encouraging someone who's going through a tough time, volunteering in your community, or simply being a good listener, these small actions can make a big impact. Your light doesn't need to be loud or flashy. It just needs to be consistent. I want to encourage you today. Don't underestimate the power of your light. God has placed you in this world for a reason. You have the ability to bring hope, joy, and encouragement to those around you. Even when it feels like the world is dark, remember that your light is valuable and needed. Well, before we close, take a moment to reflect. How can you shine your light this week? Is there a person or a situation, a place where God is calling you to be His light? Let's commit to living in a way that reflects His love and brings light to the world around us. Well, thank you for joining me today on Zen Talks. I hope this conversation encourages you to step out boldly and let your light shine. Until next time, stay true to who God has called you to be, and remember, your light makes a difference. If you have thoughts or experiences you'd like to share, you know I'd love to hear them. Feel free to reach out. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share it with a friend, and of course, follow me on Instagram at I am Zenja or Facebook at Zenja Bloomfield. Until next time, stay grounded, stay peaceful, and most importantly, stay Zen.